The real heat of the presidential campaigns begins in the cold of Iowa. February 1st kicks off the Iowa caucuses. Candidates from both parties debate this week at separate events in South Carolina. There was a rumor once that the debates were more for issues and ideas and less for political theater. The numbers may paint a different picture in this edition of Campaign Incredible.
And the moment of truth has arrived. Welcome to the first debate night of the 2016 presidential campaign.
They're filled with memorable moments.
Excuse me, 1 second.
No.
I didn't want to.
Donald, you cannot take.
There's a cast of colorful characters.
American people are sick and tired of hearing about your damn emails.
And there are sudden eliminations.
If this is a reality show campaign, then the televised debates are like Survivor. People getting kicked off the island.
But this isn't reality TV. It's 2016 presidential politics. Howie Kurtz is a media critic and host of Fox News' Media Buzz. He says the debates have become the grand stage for candidates and to some extent have replaced or overshadowed traditional campaigning. Primary debates have become a staple in modern-day politics, dating back to the 1940s.
Good evening.
And predating perhaps the most famous general debate in American history.
The Republican leadership has opposed federal aid for education.
That was when a young and suntanned Jack Kennedy was given the win in the first televised debate over Richard Nixon.
There is no question.
Nixon was awarded the win by radio listeners who never saw him sweat. Primary debates can produce memorable moments.
I am paying for this microphone, Mr. Speaker.
Where's the beef? Yeah.
You're likable enough,
Thank
Hillary,
you so
no
much.
doubt.
And let's see. I can't. Oops.
So how much interest have this election's debates generated? When it comes to ratings, Americans are watching in record numbers. Democrats have held 3 of 6 planned primary debates, with each averaging about 10.8 million people watching. In terms of viewers, Republicans are winning by huge margins. Like Democrats, the GOP is also close to halfway through its 12 planned primary debates, drawing in an average of 18.5 million viewers, 8 million more than Democrats.
Debates have never been more important in shaping the perceptions of the candidates, their personas, their perceptions, and how they think and act on their feet.
When it comes to money, modern-day debates are highly produced profit makers for their network sponsors. Companies reportedly paid CNN $200,000 to air their ads during the September GOP debate. CNBC reportedly charged $250,000 per commercial, and Fox News charged upwards of $175,000 for a 30-second spot.
This has become kind of the town square in a way that doesn't resemble any other presidential campaign I've ever covered.
According to a Pew poll, nearly 70% of Americans report watching at least some of the primary debates. That's a big increase from the roughly 40% who reported watching the debates in December 2007, the last election where there were contested nominations in both parties.
I know more about ISIS than the generals do, believe me.
The boost can be credited in part to GOP frontrunner Donald Trump. While a majority of Americans says the debates have been fun to watch, nearly 60% concede the debates have fallen short when it comes to focusing on important policy issues.
Well, debates have always been a television show, so there's an entertainment aspect to it. The networks want people to watch. At the same time, they really have, most of them included a lot of substance. If you watch carefully, they have an educational aspect, but clearly there's a lot of razzle-dazzle as well.
And Thursday is the next GOP debate. Next week on Full Measure, the president's vow to close Guantanamo. We'll examine what is known as the most expensive prison in the world. We'll talk to a man who helped capture the enemy combatants and his concern about their release. That's next Sunday on Full Measure. Thanks for watching. I'm Sharyl Attkisson. Until next time, we'll be searching for more stories that hold powers accountable.